Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all dressed like $1 million bucks, things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey. Why don't you join? Yeah. Steve Harvey. Get on, y'all. Better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join me. Come with me, help me say. You gotta. Turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them up, Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. Y'all listening to The Voice. Come on. Dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Yeah, man. What a blessing it is. I can't even explain my whole life. My whole life is a blessing. It really is. In spite of all the things that's happened, contrary to having the appearances of a blessing, as I look back on my life today, it all happened for a reason. It all came together, it tied together. And, it's important, man. I think a lot of people ask me about my success and how I got here and how do I attribute it and what was the steps. I want to tell you what it is. Now, listen to me. Before I get started, please understand that everything that I tell you is faith-based. Everything that I tell you is faith-based. You can double-check it. You can go behind me. Whatever your faith is, if you go back into the writings in your faith, it's in there. It's in there. Now, I'm not telling you anything new. I'm not giving you a new angle. I may give you a different way of saying it. Maybe hearing it back to yourself. But in essence, man, I really do know that I'm not going to say anything that you may not have heard, but I phrase it in a different kind of way. And so this series this week, I want to talk to you about how to make it, kind of a motivational series. And the first part, the most important component of it in accomplishing what you want in your life is you have to identify the dream. This is the critical step. A lot of people spend their life squandering and wandering around because they never identify the dream. You have to identify the dream. You have to identify what it is that you want, what it is that you hope for. You have to have a goal in mind. You have to have a destination. And when you go outside and put the key in your car, you never go and put your key in the car and just get in and just drive, unless you're trying to clear your head or something. But if you're talking about going somewhere, you got to have a destination. You got to have somewhere you want to go, or else you just running around, you burning gas. Where you going now? I don't know. Left here, right here, go there. You must identify the dream. The dream is the single most important part of the component to making a success out yourself. God can't bless what you don't have. You can't get what you never give. Identify the dream. What is it that burns inside you, that keeps you awake at night? What is it, man, that makes you smile when you think about it? What is it, man, that you can't seem to quite shake? Okay, so you go to college, right? You make a decision, which I disagree with. You ask an 18 to a 21-year-old to make a decision of what he wants to do and what he wants to be with the rest of his life. That's tough because guess what? This young person doesn't really know himself or herself yet. So you're asking them to identify what it is at an early age. what consequentially happens is that people get older and they wind up doing something else. So you get a degree and you find out what your passion is with something else. See, identifying that dream as early as you can is important. Now, whether you're young or whether you're old, whatever your identity of the dream is, that's first. Now, what you have to do then is, if I were you, here is the part that people never seem to weld together with that dream. That I want to be an astronaut. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a club owner. I want to be the DJ. I want to be a ball player. I want to be a writer. I want to be whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Somebody is that already and somebody had it as a dream. So it's no dream too big. Okay. Once you identify the dream, here's the thing. The best way for that to happen is that dream should be tied directly to your God-given gift or talent. See, that's the part that people miss. You see Halle Berry on TV and you want to have on one of the dresses on the red carpet and you want to stand there and get the award and you want to have the same people do your hair to do Halle and who do Beyonce hair. All that's good. All that's good, man. But do you have the talent or the gift to accomplish that? See, don't get outside your scope. I wanted to play in the NBA when I was 8 years old, but something happened along the way. I didn't have a skill set. I discovered that when I ran as fast as I could, the basketball was never with me. Yeah, that's an important part of ball. You know, I could jump, but I normally didn't have a basketball. So now, see that passion and that dream of being in the NBA was not tied to my gift. My gift was when I was sitting there watching them play basketball. I was the little dude leaning against the fence that had a comment about everything everybody did. That was it. I was the commentator, the color commentator. And Lord, I was funny. It was one of the few times I didn't stutter when I was leaning against the fence talking trash. But if you took me to school, you took me to church, you took me in front of somebody, you sent me to the store, man, that stuttering just came over the top of me. I couldn't do it. I remember the first time I told somebody my dream is to be on TV. Man, they laughed at me so hard. They laughed me out the gym because I had a stuttering problem. So that caused me never to tell it again. The best way to accomplish your dream is you got to tie it to your gift, to the talent that God has given you. You can't overlook that. See, God never created a person without giving them a talent or a gift. You have something that you do, and the way to identify that is very simple. It is the thing that you do the absolute best with the least amount of effort. What is that you do? That's better than you do anything else with the least amount of effort. You do this. It's almost, you can draw without, you can write, you can sing. You know how to pull stuff apart and put it back together. You know how to connect the dots and cross T's, and you know how to organize things and put people together. You know how to network. You know how to shoot videos better than anybody. You know how to calm people down when it's a conflict at your school or something. They come to you. All your friends come to you with their problem. It's a gift and a talent. You have to identify what that is. Now, if you take that gift and talent that you are born with and you marry it into your dream, you put those two in the dream, that's the number one thing. And here's the deal. You can never give up on the dream. I don't care how old you are. There's a scripture that says, a man without a dream or a vision shall perish. Think about this. If you've given up on your dream, don't it feel like you're going nowhere? You ever wake up in the morning and just go, man, this can't be all to it. It's got to be more to it than this. That's that seed, that dream, that talent, that gift that's in you that needs watering and nurturing and fertilizing to come out and grow. But you got to identify, man. Come on. And you can't give up on your dream because now you got just a job that's helping you pay these bills. And now you locked into the system where paying the bills is so critical and living expenses on top of you that you got to keep going to this job. So now you give up on your dreams. That ain't how this thing work, man. You can't ever give up on the dream. It's going to be a sacrifice to do that. To follow your dream, you're going to have to let something go. That's the scary part. That's the part where people don't want to let go of the peanut to get the fruit. So you hang on to your peanut. Now, the fruit out there is melons, grapes, bananas, pineapples. Fruit is out there. But you're so busy hanging on to this peanut, that job, that has got you locked in. And you can't go out there and enjoy the fruits of your life. You have to make a decision. But decision is based on your dream and your gift. If you tie those two together, why not take a shot at it? I mean, what you waiting on? Everything I tell you is faith-based. So remember that too now. You got to take your faith along, but it starts with the dream.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your undivided attention for a second, please. Have you taken a moment yet to say thank you? You should. It's another day, another chance, another opportunity, another blessing, another moment of favor. He didn't have to do it, but he did. And I'm so glad he did. I'm still counted among the living. I'm still have a measure of health, and so do you. So let's get it on. Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica, Junior, and the legend of Nephew Tommy. Junior,
yeah.
What's going on, man?
No, Uncle, it was a great question. Have I told him thank you? Have I said thank you? What? First thing I said was thank you this morning. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Uncle, you know, the crazy part about Uncle is, man, what happens to us when we start to believe in what God has promised us? Hey, this is a dangerous thing. When you get to believing, when you get to believing in what God has said he could do for you. I found out, Uncle, that now I got to start doing that more. That I got to start just taking him at his word. Just at his word. Just what he said. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I'm going to believe him in that. Because I've been through enough trials and tribulations. I realized that all I got is just his word. I'm not worried about what I've been through anymore. I'm just going to focus on what's coming. That's to just start believing in what's coming.
Better preach, Junior.
What, Junior?
No. I'm
why
serious,
am I here?
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, do you agree, Uncle? Have you experienced this part? I'm just asking, because I have to now.
Well, you know, that's the hard part for most people. You know, so many people go to church and memorize scriptures, but they don't apply none. I try to be in the application business. Now, I don't know as many scriptures as a lot of people do. I really, really don't. But the ones I do really, really understand, I have tried to apply them. And sometimes you have to be reminded to apply them. Sometimes you got to be reminded, because we're human and we get a little weak sometime and we get off course and we get to focusing on the problem instead of the God, and you know, we get to worrying about stuff longer when we know that this too shall pass. So all of it, his word is very true. And the more you count on it, the more beneficial it plays out in your life. It just really does. So I found that to be true. It's a good thing that you come into that and everything, but you got to remember that at all times. That's the hard part, Junior.
Yeah, I believe it's the hard part.
For us to stay steady. God's word never changes. It's our application of it that moves around. You know, we good on Fridays with it, Saturday something. Then something happened. Then here come doubt, and you know, we off Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
You know. then if you ain't smart, the devil's mission is to rob you of your destiny. So he'll have you off to your hustle more than 2-3 days. Next thing you know, he got you for 2-3 weeks. Now you in a funk. Now you done forgot, and if you ain't got nobody around you to remind you,
exactly.
Whoa! See, once you focusing on the problem, and you allow the problem to become bigger than your God, then you got a real problem, because now you ain't focusing on the solution. Let the church say amen.
Amen. All right, guys, coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we'll hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk, and it could turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at vaccinated.com. It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Nev?
It's called Lent. I am giving your wife up for Lent. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello? Hey, I'm trying to reach Dorsey. Yeah, this is he. Who is this? This Cliff, man. I work at the post office with your wife. How you doing, brother? I'm doing all right. Everything cool? Yeah, everything good, man. Everything good. Like I say, my name is Cliff, man. I wanted to reach out and holler at you about a couple things if you got a minute. You got a minute?
Yeah, is everything all right with my wife? Is something wrong or something?
No. Your wife good, man. Your wife good. I wanted to hit you up, man. We've been working at the post office quite a while. We probably been in the same room a few times, man. I don't know if you remember meeting me or not, but
Oh, okay.
But what I wanted to say, man, is trying to do better with my life, dog, and just trying to do better. You know what I'm saying? So, for Lent, man, I gave up a few things. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that would be a good thing, man, to try to the things that matter the most or that you're addicted to. You want to get rid of. You know what I'm saying? At least for Lent is what I'm trying to do. You feel me?
Okay, I'm kind of confused, but what they got to do with me?
Well, basically, man, I'm giving up for Lent. I decided to give up messing around with your wife. Because.
Whoa! Hold on, man. I'm at work. I don't know what you talking about, but back up and rephrase everything you just said.
Well, like I say, man, for Lent, I'm trying to give up stuff that I'm addicted to, and I decided.
Okay, but what that got to do with me and my wife, though, and you?
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. I'm trying to give up messing around with your wife for Lent. I mean, that's what I have given up. I've given up messing around with your wife for Lent.
Man, what the talking about, man? Messing around with my wife, man. I ain't got no time for no games right now. Who is this, man?
Like I say,
what's your name again?
This is Cliff, man. I actually work with her for the last 10, 12 years. But what I wanted to really let you know is, her schedule probably going to change because what we used to be doing, we ain't doing, so she probably going to be coming home a little bit earlier, things like that. But I don't want you getting addicted to it because, after Lent is over, then, we'll be back what we used to do.
Man, what is you talking about, man? Hold on, my wife's gonna be home in a minute. We're gonna talk about all this here with me, man. I'm about to. Hold on, what are you in the city right now? Can I meet with you right now, Cliff? Right?
Okay, but what I'm trying to say, well, like I say, man, I'm trying to do better. I gave up.
You trying to do better? That sound like a bunch of to me. I got something for you and my wife. This is true.
Okay, man. I mean, ain't you feeling me though? I'm trying to do better though.
I ain't feeling the thing you calling me, telling me my wife. Think we need to meet up and talk about this face to face, Cliff. What you think?
I mean, we can talk right now if you want to have a conversation.
Nah. You just tell me your address, and me and my wife finna just come on over there. How about that? And we all sit down and have a little powwow. I don't know who think you is, man, but me and my wife been together over 15 years, and we ain't never had no problems with no like this, like the you telling me on this phone. It sound like a bunch of crazy to me, but somebody neck gonna today if this is true. So what you need to do, you need to tell me your name, your number, and I don't know why you call from this block phone number. You hear me?
Hey, man, I'm hearing you, man. What I'm saying, the reason for the call was to let you know, don't get used to her schedule, because after Lent, it's going to be back to the way it used to be. That's all the phone call.
Man, what the is you talking about? What's your last name, Cliff? I'm finna come find you. I'm finna come see you now, Jack.
My name is Cliff. Like I say, I work at the post office with. So
okay, well, how come you call from a block number, Cliff? What's your phone number, man?
Hey, man, listen, I'm not trying to have no confrontation with you, man.
It's already a confrontation. You can call my phone from a block number. I don't know you. You don't know me, and you telling me you been my wife. Are you serious? Did you know she was married?
Well, I mean, what you mean?
Did you know she was married? Yes or no?
I mean, I knew she was married.
Okay, well, there it is. You knew that from the jump, so that means you've been disrespecting me from the jump. So now I got to get in your now. You just done told off on yourself. So irregardless, I'm coming to see you today, Jack.
Hey, and my name ain't Jack, man. My name Cliff. But I'm not.
Okay, well, look here,
like
Cliff.
I said, I don't have no. I'm not trying to have no confrontation. I just wanted you to be aware of the schedule.
Yeah, okay. I'm definitely aware now, Cliff. Who the hell is you,
man? Hey, man, another thing, man, I want to say this here. Like, I know your tattoo on your name on her lower back. I seen that. It say Dorsey right there.
Whoa. Hold on, man. You telling me you done seen the tattoo on her back? Is that what you telling me?
On her lower back, man. Right on above her tailbone. Yeah, I seen it. Dorsey, your name Dorsey, right?
Man, who the is this, man? What's your real name?
Hey, man, hey, dog, calm down, man. Are you cool with the schedule change?
Calm down. You call my phone.
Are you cool with the schedule changing is what I'm asking.
What?
Are you cool with her schedule changing? You see what I'm saying? Her schedule going to come back to normal once Lent is over with. I gave up messing around with her for Lent, but not forever.
Man, I'm not cool with a thing. I'm about to be cool in your face in a minute. Now tell me your name, tell me your number, and your real address, and we're going to talk about all this in person.
Okay. All right. What? My name.
What's your name?
My name Tommy, man.
Okay, now we getting somewhere. Tell me what?
I mean, why you need my last name?
Because I'm finna come see you. What you mean, why I need your last name? Hold on. Somebody get Angie on the phone. Hey, hold on. Don't go nowhere. We finna get Angie on the phone right now, and we gonna settle this right now. Hold on. Call her, for real. Yeah. Tell me who, what you scared of.
They call me Nephew Tommy.
Oh, who?
My name Nephew Tommy from Steve Harvey Morning Show.
What? Oh, hell no. She done set me up, man.
Man, your wife got me to prank call you, man. She said, I just left the house. Call him now.
That's why ain't answering the phone. It was over for you, man. Y'all, come on, man. Y'all wrong for this, man. This need to be against the law, man.
I gotta ask you, baby, what's the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show, I guess.
Go ahead, sir. I'm through with it.
All right, nephew.
Drop the mic.
Thank you. This message is brought to you by Pfizer. If you're 50 or older, getting sick can keep you away from where you need to be. You don't want surprises like pneumococcal pneumonia or invasive pneumococcal disease. You're 6.4 times more likely to get pneumococcal pneumonia compared with adults 18 to 49. It's recommended that people 50 or older get vaccinated. Being sick could get between you and the people who rely on you. So schedule your shot at vaxassist.com. All right, guys, coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, new couple alert. Tiana Taylor and actor Aaron Pierre from Mufasa, the movie from the Lion King franchise. Yes, he's really cute and they look good together and she's beautiful. Jay-Z is suing the woman who accused him of sexual assault, and Angie Stone's family will have a public memorial and a private funeral service as well. We'll talk about all of these stories at the top of the hour, but right now it is time to ask the CLO. All right, Chief Love Officer Steve Harvey, you ready?
Absolutely.
This is from Jasmine in Syracuse. Jasmine says, my boyfriend and I have been together for almost a month, and he's already trying to get me to sext with him. He sent me a picture of himself below the waist, and he asked me for one back. I'm not doing that. Why is he mad at me over sexting?
Well, you shouldn't. They got all this stuff out right now that's about revenge porn. And then sometimes when you fall out with these people, they have pictures of you and your body parts, and then they post it. And that's what they call revenge porn. So y'all have to be aware of that. Everybody's nice to you. Now, he mad right now because you won't send him the picture. So when you send him the picture, when he get mad next time, what he gonna do?
Oh.
You know, so why? And you know, you need to you think about this cat now. Slow down. You need to think about this dude.
Right.
If he mad about this,
Yeah. After only a month.
a month.
Yeah. Not even a month. Yeah.
Good advice, Steve.
All right.
Send him somebody else.
Huh?
Send him somebody else. He ain't gonna know. He ain't gonna know that ain't you.
Moving on to Virginia in Detroit.
It's in the cloud forever now.
Virginia says, my good friend is dating a man that I dated 30 years ago, and he felt the need to be sneaky about it. It's no big deal to me, but she might want to ask him why he was trying to get me over to his house about a month ago. Should I mention that? Kind of crazy right there.
Y'all just.
They draining
What is y'all's
CLLO.
need? Just what is y'all need to tell
everything.
and know? What is this need y'all have? I don't understand that.
People
What
are really
happened to shut your damn mouth? It ain't about honesty.
they want to get it off them and let it out.
No, Shirley, this has nothing to do with honesty.
It doesn't?
No, this is calling out, shaming, busting.
Yeah.
And then, she really want the girl to know that they dated 30 years ago. That's what she really want. So let's stop all this honesty conversation.
What do you have against honesty?
She mad at the dude because he done wound up with her friend 30 years later. That's what she
said. It's no big deal, though.
That's what she said. Well, you think I should tell? Well, if it ain't no big deal, then be quiet.
But you're right, those are good friends, though. She said that's her good friend.
Well,
y'all go with that old good friend mess.
Moving on. Barry in Shreveport.
Oh, John. Oof.
The truth. Barry writes, my wife has a habit of screaming at the top of her lungs at her 5-year-old son. At our 5-year-old son. It doesn't faze him usually, but on Saturday, he told her to shut up. He laughed. He laughed, and so did I. I punished my son, but my wife is still upset because I laughed with him. I was wrong, but is it that serious? Am I being insensitive? Screaming at the top of your lungs to a kid.
It's not just the kid. She has screamed at the top of her lungs at her husband. The baby done probably heard him say under his breath, shut up. Man, just shut up. And he went, oh, okay, cool. That's how you do that. So she was yelling at the baby, and the baby said, shut up. And then started laughing.
But
now you
mad. Wrong for that. You know he was wrong.
He punished the son.
Yeah.
But now she mad at him for laughing.
Yeah, in front of his son.
But, you can't help that sometimes.
Really?
Some of this stuff be funny, man. Some of this stuff be funny. You mad at... I think she got to learn to have a better way of handling this situation. Because first of all, she said the little boy can tune her out sometimes. That's when the training begins, ladies. That's when the training begins.
Yeah.
How to tune out the noise. That's why we can do it so well once we get married.
Yeah.
We've learned how to do it from a young age. Because we know if y'all just holler all the time, we ain't got to hear all of it.
But you're grown, though. This is to a 5-year-old kid. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. That's not cool.
So, okay, so that's what I've said. What's wrong with her? But she's done it to the husband, too. That's where the little boy got shut up.
Right. All
so
right.
now this is really on her to make some adjustments.
Right.
Because can't nobody laugh or comment on your bad behavior, but now you want everybody punished and checked. Now you going to punish the husband for laughing. Lady, come on. God, you don't bear no responsibility for this.
All right. Last one, Steve. This is Tam in Lincoln. Tam writes, my dad is cheating on my stepmom, and he told me that my loyalty should lie with him. My stepmom and I aren't close, and I'm thinking about telling her so she'll leave my dad. It would get... And this is the other part of it. She said it would get her out of dad's will. Should I end this marriage now?
See, this is deep.
Plot thickens, yeah.
She already gonna do it. This is a person writing us who's made up their mind.
Yeah.
She didn't like the lady in the beginning.
Right.
She don't. She think that she married her daddy for the money. Mm-hmm. She gonna get her out the wheel. This is a wrap. She gonna tell him. And then I can say she gonna tell him. That's what she wrote. She wrote too many details.
Yeah.
She done thought this out.
Yeah. Dad's cheating on stepmom.
They ain't close.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't close to the stepmama.
Yeah.
This will end the marriage and get her out the wheel.
So I think it would all go to her.
Yeah.
But the dad told her that her loyalty lies with him, so he doesn't want her to tell.
Yeah, all that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's a risk.
But she's still gonna,
Too bad enough.
Yeah.
You might get out the wheel. a risk.
But see, if you go against your daddy might get mad and you out the wheel.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah. He doesn't
risk.
want her to tell. Yeah. The drama of it all, huh?
Yeah.
She has an agenda, though.
Oh, yeah. She wants all of it in the will, and she wants her gone. She never liked it in the beginning.
Right. All right, CLO. Thank you. Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Well, according to Essence.com, Tiana Taylor and actor Aaron Pierre of Mufasa, the movie, are rumored to be dating. Tiana posted images from the Oscars of her doing James Bond-like poses with Aaron Pierre. Some fans feel the pictures are giving more movie promo than real couple relationship. Aaron posted pictures of the couple as well on his IG page. Tiana divorced her ex-husband Iman Shumpert back in 2023. We all just got to know Aaron Pierre from his viral dance in the Spirit Tunnel at the Jennifer Hudson show. You remember that? So here's the question.
No, I don't.
So cute.
When he walked
gotta
down
see
and they were
those,
saying,
yeah.
Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa. You don't remember that? That's how
Have you
everybody-
seen
he got
any
real
of them?
popular, real.
No.
I saw it.
You haven't seen
You
any.
saw
You gotta
it.
see
Junior
him.
saw it.
Yeah, well, I said
Yeah.
whatever, though. That don't care.
You hate
Because he's a guy. Yeah, because he's a guy.
Okay, who you okay, can I see a picture of who the guy is? Because I don't even know who.
Oh, yeah.
You've seen him, huh? Don't worry about
I
it.
know Tiana Taylor.
He's the new pretty boy.
She's
Movie
beautiful.
on Netflix called Rebel Ridge and all that stuff.
Wait a minute,
Yes,
he's
Rebel
beautiful.
Ridge.
Wait a minute, the dude with the green eyes?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah,
He
you
cheat.
know him.
Yeah,
He's
cheat.
gorgeous. Yeah.
He not. No, he
Aaron,
not.
Pierre.
Sure,
that's
he's not
Mufasa.
gorgeous.
He ain't gorgeous.
He is gorgeous.
He's not gorgeous.
What
No,
are
he's
you
not.
saying?
No,
Take them green eyes away, you
he's
got
just a
Tommy.
dude.
Tommy. He just average looking
him.
after that.
Junior, that could very well be the funniest thing you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
yeah, that's him.
That was funny.
Tommy
Even
fell
Tommy
out.
laughed.
Tired of them.
Regular old
All right,
light-skinned
did
dude.
You see the picture, Steve. He's handsome.
Yeah.
He's gorgeous. Yeah. Tiana,
Shirley,
hands down, is
Shirley.
beautiful.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
He's not gorgeous, sure. Just stop.
Aaron,
He
Pierre.
is, Steve. You,
Come on, man.
Aaron Pierre from Mufasa.
Junior.
He's gorgeous. You guys are hating right now.
Clearly.
One more time, Junior. Do what now?
Take them green eyes away, you got Tommy.
You are not impressed.
Work with this fool every day.
Oh my God.
That was very.
Anyway,
That's funny, man.
so any advice you have, Steve, for dating a celebrity? Anything come to
Oh,
mind?
hell no. I ain't, don't get me in there. I ain't never dated a celebrity before.
Oh, you haven't?
But you're,
But you're a celebrity. Yeah.
Ain't no celebrity never dated me. No.
Back in
Oh,
the day.
you flipped
Back in
that.
the
Now, back in the day,
Go ahead.
What?
Come on.
You know.
Ooh, make me proud, boy. Ooh.
I've said some things to some people. You know.
Steve Harvey.
All right. Moving on. We're going to switch gears here. Jay-Z is suing the woman who accused him of sexual assault, as well as her attorney, Tony Busby. This is weeks
That's right.
now after Jane Doe dropped her lawsuit, according to, what'd you
That's
say,
right.
Steve? Yeah.
That's right.
According to
That's
TMZ,
right.
Jay-Z, has filed a new lawsuit against Jane Doe and Busby for allegedly continuing to spread her false allegations against him, even though she admitted they weren't true. In legal documents, Jay-Z's legal team claims the unidentified woman told Busby their client didn't assault her. Despite the retraction, Busby is accused of encouraging her to move forward with the false narrative of the assault by Jay-Z in order to leverage a maximum
Yes.
payday.
And I'm sure he did. And I'm happy that he is suing her and the attorney. Because, y'all, it's unfair when you attack people with no bearing, and something as awful as that. Mm-hmm. No, he sexually assaulted me. Are you kidding me? And you do this to this man. This man got a family that go to school. This man is married. This man has a reputation. He has no history of this type of behavior. And then you bring that. And then when you find out all these accusations are false and they want to drop the charges, then they want to go home. Well, we didn't get the money. We tried. No, you finna lose some money for trying. Yeah. And that has to be a law. That has to be a law that goes into effect that when you come after people to slander them and to try to gain money through, bribery or whatever, extortion, and it don't work and we find out that your accusation was false, you ought to get some time. That'll slow down some of this mess.
Right. And this case was dismissed. It wasn't settled. It was dismissed.
Yeah.
Right.
So
she said the claims weren't true.
Yeah.
Right.
But the lawyer who is famous for getting that type of stuff.
Yeah. Tony Busby.
Yeah. Now he just, come forward. Let's say this, get a settlement, get on out of it. No, man, you too. You going to jail too.
All right. And finally, Angie Stone's family, according to TMZ, is in the process of planning a large memorial and an intimate funeral. Angie Stone's rep, Deborah R. Champagne, said that Angie Stone's family has begun planning a public memorial, which will be held in Atlanta. The date and venue are not clear yet, but they anticipate a large and star-studded turnout. The family will also plan a funeral in South Carolina, where Angie will be laid to rest. Our thoughts and our deepest condolences are with the family of Angie Stone. We loved her.
That was a tough one, man. According to the stories that I read, it was 8 people in that Sprinter.
Yeah.
10 people in the Sprinter.
I heard 10.
And she was the only one that died.
Yeah.
Wow. Man.
Yeah. Very, very sad.
So sad.
Yeah.
So
very sad. Yeah. I mean, she will definitely be missed.
Yeah.
You can say it.
Yep. R.I.P. Angie Stone. All right, coming up at 20 minutes after, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This message is brought to you by Pfizer. Let's talk health. You may not know about pneumococcal disease, but if you're 50 or older or 19 or older with certain medical conditions like diabetes, you're at risk, and it can turn your plans, big or small, into a hospital visit. So get vaccinated. It's one action you can take to help protect against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease. Keep enjoying everything you're looking forward to, even if it's just a podcast. Schedule a shot at VaxAssist.com. That's VaxAssist.com.
Have you guys heard about this? Elon Musk who really has the president's ear, is now urging President Trump to think about pardoning Derek Chauvin. Now, you remember Derek Chauvin. He's a police officer who killed George Floyd. According to U.S. News, Elon reposted a tweet rant from conservative pundit Ben Shapiro. Shapiro tweeted, quote, "But when it came to Black Lives Matter, the inciting event for the BLM riots that caused $2 billion in property damage in the United States and set America's race relations on their worst footing in my lifetime was, in fact, the railroading of Derek Chauvin in the death of George Floyd," end quote. Shapiro also claimed that Chauvin was innocent despite being found guilty of murder and violating George Floyd's civil rights. Chauvin is concurrently serving a federal sentence of 21 years and 22 and a half years on state charges after pleading guilty to depriving Floyd of his civil rights and being convicted by a jury of murder and manslaughter in 2021. So Elon Musk wants him pardoned.
Elon Musk.
Yeah.
You racist
Yes.
idiot.
Yes.
You out of touch, non-caring about what it was. This was murder we saw on TV.
Happened. Yes, we saw it.
You saw it. This wasn't speculation. We have everything that can result in a murder conviction. We have motive. We have footage. We have a body. All that's right there. And you saw it for 8 minutes and 46 seconds until you killed this man. You killed a man. Pardon him for what? For what? Because you all are saying that this set race relations on a course that you had never seen prior to your life. No. This set race relationships on a course that you paid attention to. Y'all set race relationships on a course 400 years ago when you illegally bought the human beings on those slave ships. That started it. Your continuation of slavery for 400 years started it. Your refusal to allow people to be free started it. All of this started it. Y'all got a lot of nerves, man. Want to dump something on one incident from some white racist ass cop kills a black man on video, and now you want to make that's the thing that set race relationships in this country? No, when you murdered Emmett Till, when you refused to let us ride on the bus, when you fire hosed us, when you put dogs on us, all that started it. When you burned down Oklahoma when we had our own Black Wall Street, that started. It ain't enough that you got everything. You don't want us to have a damn thing. That's what started it. Because America wasn't built on DEI. You're damn right it wasn't built on diversity, equality, inclusion. It was built on the backs of slaves.
All right, we'll be back with more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now to check your voicemail, Steve, at 877-29-STEVE. 877-29-STEVE. You can call us, leave a message, and you might just hear your call on the air. You ready, Steve?
Yeah. Yep.
All right, here we go. This caller left a message about Donald Trump.
Good morning, Steve Harvey and the morning crew. My name is Tyree out of Georgia. Just wanted to say you all need to stop lying and stay out of politics. You know, you don't know what you're talking about. You need to stop lying to the people, stop gaslighting, and just stick to entertaining us. What you do best. Just entertain us. That's all we need from you. Because more than half of the country voted for Trump. So they don't believe you. We don't believe you. We don't. You lie every day.
Well, Tyree, you picked the right day. Because I ain't for none of this right here. You can miss me with that information. I can say whatever the hell I want to because I happen to have a radio show. And the fact that you don't believe it don't make it not true. Y'all kill me. I ain't said nothing that was a lie. The problem is you got your head crammed so far up the crack of his butt, you can't see truth because you're in the middle of darkness. So I'm going to keep saying what I got to say. And if you don't like it, you ain't got to listen. You know, that's the same white people are always telling black people, shut up and dribble. I don't know what makes you an authority and what make them other people the authority that's on Fox talking. Because they lie all the time. Did you see the congressional address last night? Did you hear any lies? You probably didn't. You thought that whole thing was the truth too. So Tyree, I don't know where they found your black ass at. Because I know you black because your name Tyree, so I don't know where they found your black ass at and signed you up for this here, but you picked the right day to call me. You, Tyree, can kiss the crack of my behind. What? You in the behind crack business because you got your head jammed so far up Trump's. So now, since you like, put mine on that list too, since that's the business you in. You picked the right day to call me because I ain't for this here. Now run that back. Put that on tape. You lie. Yeah, man, whatever. I'm going to keep on lying. No, you ain't got to listen no more. You ain't got to listen no more. They got podcasts and stuff you can go listen to. Matter of fact, Tyree,
we have one of those too.
Okay, yeah, we have podcasts. I need you to calm down before we go to the next call. Okay?
No, fine, but he picked the right day though. Okay. He picked the right day.
All right. Anything?
Thank you, Tyree.
You got it. See, you agree. All right.
Yes.
Here's a caller who left a message for about Nephew Tommy. Steve,
I like your show, and I like the ladies, and I like Tommy. But Tommy is so hot and sexy. I just love the sound of his voice. Oh, he gives a true to make you weak in the knees. Like the Steve Erickson song and SWB song. I love it. I love him. Oh, he's a dream. I know he's married, but That's why his wife married him, because he is fine as wine, and he's the legend. Well, I wouldn't say he's the legend of comedy because that's the late Red Fox and others. But he's getting there. He's the legend in his own way of comedy. Sexy Thomas Miles Sr. That's all I got to say. Thomas Miles Sr.
Whoa, man.
Oh my God.
What just happened?
I can't breathe.
First of all, let me get a couple things right. Ma'am, I don't know how old you are with the Red Fox reference, but you're very old.
Thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much, darling.
She sounds hot, too. Ooh.
Tommy, how does that make you feel? All right.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, baby. I'm grateful.
For those of you that we playing this back on my closing remarks.
Please, I need this in my life, in my day. Coming up next, it is the nephew. It is Thomas Wesley Miles Sr. with a prank phone call coming up next. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, why is my husband so darn nice? We'll get into it, find out why he's so nice, who he's being nice to, all of those things in just a few, because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call.
What that mean?
What you got for us now? You know what it means. We'll hear it again.
Hot.
We'll hear it again before we get out of here. Why I said it like that. What you got, Neff?
I'm thinking about y'all. Before I play the prank, y'all let me know. I'm thinking about getting the green contacts. I'm thinking about getting the green eyes. What y'all think?
Please get him.
Aaron
Please get him. No, please get him.
Why?
Please.
You say that, Steve? Why?
He ain't gonna wear them but one day, especially when I see it.
Why? Because you going to talk about it?
Yeah,
I'm gonna save everything for when he get them.
What y'all think? Green or hazel or gray?
Either one.
Either one. It ain't gonna make us. You can get powder blue if you want to.
Ooh, blue on y'all.
Like Michael Ealy? Like Michael Ealy?
Get the ones Michael Jackson wore in Thriller. We don't care.
No, them scary, boy. Them scary.
You're on fire today.
No, they don't wear them. We know.
Okay. Yeah. Y'all let me know. 877-29 Steve. Should I go hazel, green, or blue?
Okay.
You trying to be like Aaron Pierre? Mufasa?
Yeah. Aaron Pierre. Yeah. I see
He's
that.
cute. Now he's cute, Tommy.
Wait. Now, what was that right there? What kind of adjustment was that?
A statement of fact. Just fact. He's cute.
Who's not cute when you say, he's cute? What are you saying?
I can answer that.
Someone isn't?
I can answer that.
I didn't ask you, Steve.
Down,
I'm asking
Steve.
sure. I'm asking
Now I want to
sure.
hear Steve's answer.
He don't answer
Well, we
for
know
you.
it's the same one we've been telling that to since the show started. He's heard this for 50 years. We told him back when he was a child.
Get it a time.
When he was a baby.
Yeah. All the cousins, everybody we played with told him he wasn't cute.
Boy, I was a pretty baby. Stop that.
No, hey, man, when we was standing around picking football teams, you know how you pick? They used to always say, well, I'll take little glass Tommy. And then
I'm too bad.
Give me little ugly. And everybody knew
Like
what it
the
was, and we
boots?
going over there. Yeah. And then he'll run out there and get on the team. He knew they was talking about. Then it was dudes that was up picking captains on the basketball court.
Yeah.
And people would just go, hey, man.
That's all right.
All right. Man, give me a little ugly.
Maybe I won't do the eyes. Let's just do the prank. Maybe I won't do that.
You still want people to call?
No, just don't even worry about it. I don't.
Are you frustrated?
This is Sweat Hog Keon.
Why don't you spray some hair on?
See?
Come on, Cat.
Aaron.
Sweat Hog Keon. Let's go, man.
Hello? Hello, can I speak to Keon? Yeah, this is Keon. Who's this? Hey, this is Terrence, man. Do you go to you go to Iron Man Fitness Center, right? Is that where you work out at? Yeah, that's where I work out. Who is this? My name is Terrence. I got your number from the girl that work at the front when you first come in. I'm actually
what?
Yeah, the little chick lady gave me your number. You work out.
Wait, why they give you my number? You work at the gym?
No, I don't work at the gym, but everybody here at the gym was having a conversation. Everybody got a problem with you. So, you know,
problem with me? Wait. Hold on. You have a problem with me? They gave you my number? What's going on?
Bro, we're trying to fix the problem. Let's handle that first. Don't worry about somebody having your number. Let's just fix the problem. All right?
Man, who is you, man?
Yeah, you know who is me? My name is Terrence. I done told you 3 times who I am. So what I'm telling you is this, is that, you know, you come to the gym. Matter of fact, how long you been coming to the gym?
Man, I've been going to that gym for like 5-10 years, bro.
5-10 years? That's a big gap. Okay, so anyway, the problem is this, dude. You come to the gym. I don't know if you ain't bathing or what the case is, but, dude, all the equipment be funky in the man. Dude, you got to wash your face, man, before you. Yeah, dude.
Dude, what are you talking about, man? Yo, who gave you my number? Why are you calling me for one? And, man, who the hell are you to call me talking disrespectfully like this, bro?
Well,
you don't know me.
No, the problem is this. The disrespect is how you come into the gym funky as okay? You got the machines all dirty. We got to keep wipes.
It's a gym, bro. You work out, you sweat. It's a gym.
Yeah, but you funky before you even get there, man. That's the problem.
You talking about funky before I get there? Man, what the hell you calling me with this bull for?
I'm calling you
funky before I get there.
Okay, dude. You come to the gym, evidently you ain't bathed. Okay, you're leaving all the equipment.
I bathe every day. What are you talking about, homie? I bathe every day.
Let me ask you this then, Keon. Why is everybody here at the gym talking about you the guy that be leaving all the equipment funky? Why are they talking about you, man?
The same reason everybody in your neighborhood talk about your mama. That's why. Yo, where you at, dude? Where you at right now? Where you at?
I'm here at the gym. I'll
come to the gym right now. We can talk about this in face to face, dog.
Okay,
well, who the hell are you calling me with this bull?
See this though. Are you gonna take a bath before you come to this? Because that's the problem we've been having.
Is your mama gonna take a bath?
Okay. Let me tell you something, dude. You gonna keep my mama out your mouth. The problem is, evidently your mama. Evidently she the one that taught you no good hygiene, man. You don't know how to clean your.
But I'm coming down to the gym right now. I'm coming down right now.
Okay, how long is it going to take you to get here?
What are you, a traffic cop or something? Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Okay, cool. Are you going to wash your ass before you get here?
Yeah, I'm going to wash something. I'm going to wash my foot up your when I get there. That's what I'm going to wash.
Okay, cool.
You're going to be washing this size 11 out there. That's what's going to be getting washed.
Lord, don't worry about it. No, don't worry about it. I got it. No, I'm just letting them know. No, somebody had to tell it.
Lori?
Lori works the front. No, I got it, Lori. Don't even worry about it. No, she was hesitant.
Yeah, I got something to say to her, too, for giving out my number.
No, you ain't finna say nothing. She was hesitant about giving me your number, but don't worry about it. I got it.
She should have gave you my damn number in the first place. That's private information. She breaking the privacy policy.
I understand that, but what we're trying to do is get your clean. See, that's the problem.
What you don't want to if I watch my or something wrong with you, bro? What you worried about? Another man watching his
you don't want to clean your.
You got a fixation with watching? What is wrong with you? Calling here talking about who watching who's ass?
You just bring it to me. Look for Terrence when you get here, okay? I'm the dude over here.
Sound like you got a perm.
Okay, cool. I'm the one pressing 375. That's the one I am. Look for the
375. You ain't said nothing, homie. 375 ain't nothing.
Okay, cool.
Man, I don't care how much you press. When I come there, I'm going to put your 375 pressing in check, man. You don't call here talking to me like this. You don't call another man's house talking about he don't wash his ass. What is wrong with you, bruh?
So let me ask you this here, man. Tommy want to holler at you. You want to talk to Tommy?
Tommy?
Do you want to talk to Tommy? Want to holler at you about this situation?
Who is Tommy?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Keon, you just got pranked by your boy named Paul, baby.
Wait, whoa. Wait, hold on. You telling me this was a joke?
This is a bit, baby. This is Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, bro. This is Nephew.
Man, y'all need to stop playing like that. Y'all ain't hear me load my 22. I was coming for you.
You all right, baby?
Yeah, we good. Hey, y'all better have some
concert tickets for me, putting me through this stress.
You
oh
good?
my gosh. Y'all got me. Y'all got me on this one. Y'all got me.
You work out with Paul? I'm assuming that's your workout partner?
I ain't working out with Paul no more if he gave y'all my number.
Paul got me to hit you, man. Stay in shape, baby. But you got to do this for me. You got to tell me what's the baddest radio show in the land. Let me hear it.
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Yeah, it is. Now wipe them machines down when you get through, you hear?
I got you, bro.
All right, man. Keep your head up.
All right, brother.
It's too much.
That's it.
All right, nephew. Thank you. Coming up next, my strawberry letter for today, and the subject is, why is my husband so darn nice? We'll try to answer that question right after this.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show. It is time now for today's Strawberry Letter, and if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now, and you never know, it could be yours.
It could be yours. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry Letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject, why is my husband so darn nice? Dear Stephen Shirley, my husband has become less of a pain in the butt over the past year. He's going to church with me and he's cooking again. I'm not sure what came over him, but it was great until I realized he's even nicer to people outside of our home. We were getting groceries a while ago, and he actually carried a lady's groceries to the counter because her hands were full. I would not have been side-eyeing him if he went and got her a basket, but he actually left me to go help her to get to the register. That was one of the many strikes he's had lately. He overtipped our cute young server and winked at her. She looked at me in disgust when he winked. I asked him why he gave her a $50 bill, and he said she might need the extra money. He has volunteered himself to do things around the neighborhood, and he actually does the stuff. I asked him if the Lord himself spoke to him, and he said that he's just blessed and he's finally found his purpose. I just hope his purpose is not with another woman, because he's been visiting a lot of single moms in our neighborhood to do odd jobs. I say that because he's nicer to be around, and he's still not a big fan of having sex. He still rations out the intimacy. I'm not stupid, so I started following him around on the weekends. He spent time at his office, and there were a few cars in the parking lot. I drove by a few times, and each time there was one car that was there the whole time his car was there, and it was gone when his car left. My old school daddy said to beware if that's the case, because another woman has put that spring back into my husband's step. Is that true? Why is he so darn nice now? Well, listen to your daddy, your old school daddy. That's the best advice I can give you straight out. First off, he said beware. In other words, believe what you see and feel. I mean, yes, it's nice to be nice and to help people and all that. Kindness from others is a lot of what the world is missing today. Society is missing right now. And here your husband is going out of his way to be kind, winking at waitresses, giving them large tips, helping single women in the neighborhood he's doing odd jobs for them, and leaving your side at the grocery store to carry a woman's groceries to the counter. Boy, that's nice. really, really nice. I mean, that in and of itself doesn't make him a cheater or anything like that, but his behavior does raise a red flag if you're a wife, if you're a woman and all that. It's suspect. I mean, we got to admit that. So you need to decide. I mean, keep following him so you can, if you need some real hard evidence, to decide if his so-called purpose is truly him being nice to these women or having relations with them and cheating on you. You know, because as a wife, him doing all these things for other women is not going to sit well. It doesn't. That's the first thing you'll think of is cheating. Steve?
Well. Shirley done what she usually does, so let me go on and try and keep this little family together. Home Reckoning came through with that cannonball and shot everybody to hell. After that response, good luck, family. Y'all don't know when y'all gonna get this paperwork started, but Shirley has obviously put it into motion. So, why is my husband so darn nice? I could truly say after listening to this letter, I really don't know. I kept looking for some telltale signs in here, and I just don't know. Now, Shirley said keep following him. Ooh, that's busy, man. If I got to follow you, I don't need to be with you. If I got to follow you, I ain't, no, man. So, why is my husband so darn nice? I don't know. He's become less of a pain in the butt. Okay, that's an odd way to start the letter. He's going to church with me and he's cooking again. Okay. All this is with you. I'm not sure what came over him, but it was great until you realize he's even nicer to people outside your home. Y'all was in the grocery store getting groceries. He saw a woman trying to get to the counter. She had her hands full. He helped her take all that stuff up to the register. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, you say you don't mind him helping him, but then you decided the best way he could have helped her was to go get her a basket. He shouldn't have carried that stuff up to the counter in his hand. Well, that's a little petty on your part now. You telling him maybe he didn't think to go maybe she looked like she needed the help now, so he just carried up to the register. I don't really see nothing wrong with that one. But he don't stop there, though. Now, this is why I'm questioning the guy, because he's just a little bit stupid. He overtipped, this is where it get dumb. He overtipped the cute young server and winked at her. She looked at me in disgust when he winked. I asked him why he gave her a $50 bill, and he said she might need the extra money. God, y'all. That is the beginning of a benefit package. Oh, I know how they start. You've got the bronze package, the gold package, and the platinum package. This $50 bill is how you enter into the negotiations for the bronze package. But the young girl looked disgusted. Why is his old ass giving me $50 in front of you? Right. He's stupid. He's so damn stupid. I don't think I'm being fix this, but when we come back, I'll try.
Hang on, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up at 23 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry Letter subject: why is my husband so darn nice? We'll get back into it right after this. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject: why is my husband so darn nice?
I I really don't know. Lady, I can tell you right now, I don't know what's going on. Some stupid mess is going on. Now, he helped the lady at the grocery store, carried her groceries up to the counter, all the way to the register, and left you. You said you wouldn't have looked at him side-eye if he went and got the woman a basket. She was obviously struggling with the stuff right then and there, and going to get her a basket, she probably would have dropped the stuff. So I didn't see nothing wrong with him taking it up to the counter. You did. But here where it got stupid. Y'all at a restaurant, fine little waitress come over. He give her a $50 bill and then wink at her. Okay, now you stupid. You turn around and ask him, why did you give him a $50 bill? He said she might need the extra money. Well, that's a pretty broad. Who don't need no extra money? That's the beginning of the packages. That's how you start offering a woman package. But she don't want the old man because she looked at him. Well, you got 3 packages. You got a bronze package, you got a gold package, you got a platinum package. It's when you're dating a woman, you see in a woman what she qualifies for as a package. The opening is the $50 bill to see if you needed any extra money. She would say if the wife wasn't there, thank you so much. You don't know how much this helped me. I really need that. Oh, well, there's more where that comes from.
Oh, and
so then when you go back in the restaurant again, next thing you know, take her 100.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Then she might be really appreciative of that 100. And then that's the bronze package. I'll give you some financial assistance every now and then. Now I'm going to come over and make sure that you're all right. Check on you. Make sure your locks and stuff is on your doors. So anyway, well, that's not that. Yeah, he got busted because he did it in front of her. Now, he's volunteered himself to do things all around neighborhood, and he actually do the stuff. The lady asked him, has the Lord himself spoke to him? And he said he's just blessed and found his purpose. So now he's telling you his purpose is to help people. Mm-hmm. So now he going around the neighborhood helping out all of the single women. Mm-hmm. You better help somebody, boy. And he's been visiting a lot of single moms to do odd jobs. What you mean odd job? If you over there visiting a single woman, anything you do gonna be odd. What you changing her light bulb for?
That's odd.
What is you helping set the temperature on her refrigerator for?
That's odd.
What is you in there washing out her bathtub for?
That's odd, huh? Yeah.
She needed help. You over here washing her car.
That's odd.
So now he's still rationing out intimacy too, and I'm not stupid. So I started following him around for the weekends. Now Shirley said you should keep following him. And then he spent some time at his office. There was a few cars in the parking lot. I drove by a few times, and each time there was one car that was there the whole time. His car was there, and it was gone when his car left. Damn, how many times did you circle? You got a lot of free time. My old school daddy said to beware if that's the case. Because another woman has put that spring back into my husband's step. Is that true? Why is he so darn nice now? Well, I could go with the Lord has changed.
Oh.
And the Lord has spoke to him. And he has found his purpose. I would like to go with that one. The problem
I know you would like to.
Problem I'm having is, what is the purpose? See, if the Lord just showed you your purpose, show it to, what is the purpose?
To be nice to these ladies.
That ain't no damn purpose.
To help them, to be nice, to be kind to them if they need him. Do their
ladies,
odd job.
I'm going to teach you one thing about men. We don't do anything for nothing.
You're right.
Whenever we do something, it has to have an end goal. Mm-hmm. Because other than that, it don't make no sense. Men are not that way, and we're not that clever.
You're not nice by nature, you're saying.
Well, help you for what?
You want something if you're going to be nice to us. That's what you're
I'm over here washing your car. Why am I washing your car?
Because you want that big payoff at the end. Oh, I watched her car. Yeah.
It ain't because I like shiny cars.
Right. Maybe she'll give me a kiss.
All the single women in the neighborhood, he over there doing arm job. He taking out trash. Every Wednesday morning when the trash man come, he up early going down there taking out Keisha's trash for him.
Because he knows.
For what?
Yeah.
Because I know this for a fact about men. Everything we do has a purpose.
Okay. Well, he said he has a purpose. He said that.
What is the purpose?
To help these
people.
ladies.
Why?
Help
What's
the
the
lady
purpose
at
of
the
the
grocery store.
Why?
Well, thank you. So she can give him a thank you, maybe?
Oh, yeah. That's what we're talking about now. Thank me.
All right. Post your comments.
I can't help you, dog. Listen to your old school daddy. That's all I can tell you.
Yep. At Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and on Facebook. And check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on the free iHeartRadio app, where free never sounded so good. You can download it today. Now, coming up at 46 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show with Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
More likely to get pneumococcal pneumonia compared with adults 18 to 49. It's recommended that people 50 or older get vaccinated. Being sick can get between you and the people who rely on you. So schedule your shot at vaxassist.com.
It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Thank you, Shirley, for introducing me just as Junior. Nothing sexy about me, nothing. Just thank you, Shirley. Appreciate it. Let me go ahead and do sports for my ugly self and everything else. Here it is. I just don't have nobody calling in breathing hard for me. So here we go. The Dallas Mavericks have enough problems as it is. Kyrie Irving has torn his ACL. He is out for the season.
Oh, that ain't good.
You know, and man, did you see it, man? But he did finish shooting his free throws. He got fouled towards ACL, but he did finish his free throws before he left the game. And Anthony Davis helped him up, which is ironic. Street clothes did something.
Was he in street clothes when he helped?
Yeah, he came and picked him up. Yeah, street clothes came and got Anthony Davis. But he's out for the season, man. And let's give a shout out to LeBron James. Can we just go ahead and this boy just keeps setting records. He is the all-time leading scorer with regular season and playoff with 50,000 points. He just keeps going. He not stopping. The closest player active that's playing that's close to him is Kevin Durant. It's LeBron James, then Kevin Durant. And Kevin Durant way back there. He like at 35,700. He's not even close to 50 yet. So LeBron James at 40 is now the all-time leading scorer in points in regular season and playoffs. And that's a feat. Now, you know what you're going to say? He's still not the greatest basketball player. Still.
No.
He's not.
Listen to me. Let me say something. I've never seen a LeBron James before in my life. And I have seen everybody. I had Wilt Chamberlain's name on my sneakers when I was a little boy. I had Lou Alcindor and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar name on my sneakers when I was a little boy. I saw Elgin Baylor. I saw Jerry West. I saw Oscar Robertson. I watched Kareem Abdul-Jabbar change the game of basketball. I watched Magic Johnson change the way the point guard position was played. I watched Isaiah Thomas have handles and a toughness and a skill set that's hard to find in a guard. I watched Connie Hawkins' finger roll when he made it famous. I saw Dr. J. Connie Hawkins' finger roll from the Phoenix Suns. See, I watched the game. I watched all the game changers play basketball. I know this sport, man. Jordan was born and made the game an international game. He is to this day that guy. But I've never seen LeBron James. I've never seen anybody play this game at this level for as long as he had. LeBron James is a one of a kind. The greatest basketball player to ever play this game of basketball was that damn Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
All right. Thank you, Junior. Thank you, Steve. Coming up at the top of the hour, a man on social media needs some advice, Steve. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
KJ on Reddit writes, for over a year, my neighbor's dog kept getting into my yard, digging up my plants, and making a mess. I tried talking to my neighbor, reinforcing my fence, even offering to help with training, but nothing worked. Finally, I installed an electric fence along my side of the property line, and just like that, the problem stopped. Now my neighbor is furious, saying his dog Nino won't even go into his own backyard anymore because it got shocked once and is scared. He claims I overreacted and I should have warned him. But after a year of dealing with it, how is this my fault?
It ain't your fault. You put up electric fence to protect your property. Now, what they need to do, what's the dog name? Nino?
Nino.
You got to get, since now Nino's scared to go in the yard. You just put, now, all we got to do, Nino need to go into therapy. That's all.
Dog therapy?
Yeah, and just get him work through, and just work through his issues.
Therapy is good.
He was shocked, that poor baby. Oh, poor doggy.
Digging up his plants and all that, making a mess in the neighbor's yard.
Ain't no more digging.
All that's out.
Now, Nino don't come in the backyard no more. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Put him on a leash and walk him out there and walk him around that yard and train him how to walk around the yard. Show him there's nothing to be afraid of. Mm-hmm. But now, Nino ain't going out there by himself. Put that leash on, drag his ass out there. When he sit his little ass down on the ground, keep pulling. Walk him over there by the fence. Watch him go through it.
You don't know what minute.
But you know, it's like Invisifence. Mm-hmm. You know, which is great to have, where you can let your dog out and don't have to worry about him running off. You get Invisifence. They put this invisible force field around. They put all these white flags around your yard. Then they put a collar on your dog with a shock device. Every time he goes by the white flags, too close, he gets shot. So a dog learns where the areas are he can run without getting shot, and he stays within. And it's an invisible fence.
Yeah. Okay.
And Junior, you really need it because you already have invisible fence. You got fence
some type of fence out there.
Yeah, you just need to hook a collar up on that little dog. You can let his ass go right on out there.
Man, thank you. Invisible fence. I'm writing that down now.
Invisible fence. That's the way you do it.
All right.
And they come over and they work with your dog and they train him and everything.
See there, Junior? Problem solved. All right, moving on to Veronica at Steve Harvey FM. Veronica says, my in-laws constantly have something to say about my parenting. They say, quote, this gentle parenting isn't working. Whip his behind. Or, ain't nobody cooking 2 dinners. These kids eat what we eat. I know they probably mean well, but it feels like they don't respect my choices as a parent. To make things worse, my husband doesn't see the problem and thinks I'm overreacting. I don't want to start a family feud, but I also don't want to keep feeling like I have to defend my parenting every time we're around them. How should I handle this?
Well, you know, lady, let's look at, maybe everybody can't be wrong just because you want to be right. The baby out of control. Can't nobody do nothing with him. They suggest an ass whooping. Then let your baby grow up and do like you want to do. We ain't cooking 2 meals.
Ain't nobody
but I don't want spaghetti.
You finna eat these green beans. That's what you finna do.
I don't want that.
I don't eat that.
We never had 2 meals at our house, ever.
Oh, never. Growing up, never. You ate whatever your parents put
They didn't ask me what I wanted.
Ever.
Nope. Nope.
I'd have had a whole lot of plate of pinto beans and cornbread. That's it.
No rice.
That's it.
No meat.
No, you didn't say nothing.
Yeah, and you just ate it and shut up. Yeah.
You had to. And if you didn't eat it, they beat you.
TV went off.
Eat it or starve.
Right. Those were your choices. All right.
Gonna be hard to play tomorrow when you weak.
Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Here's a question, guys. Do you ever feel like your brain is turning to mush after spending hours scrolling on social media? Well, if you do, you're not alone. The phenomenon is called brain rot. They dubbed it brain rot, and it's a real thing. It's a thing. In fact, it was Oxford's 2024 Word of the Year, and the term has seen a 230% increase in usage over the last year. While it's not an actual medical condition, experts say that spending too much time online can mess with your memory, decision making, and overall mental health. Their advice? Pretty simple. You got to take breaks from social media. Instead, get some exercise, do a hobby you love, spend time in nature, etc. So the question is, what do you guys do when you take a break from social media? Because I know we do. What do you guys do?
I don't really need a break from social media. I ain't on it.
You're not on it that much. Yeah. You don't have brain rot.
I'm not having
brain rot.
Yeah, I'm not having that.
Mm-hmm. You don't forget things. You still have a great memory. Yeah, you make great decisions, and your overall mental health is good.
It's a lot on social media. A lot of information, misinformation, a lot of anxiety.
I'll tell you this, because I work with young people on the set. My makeup artist and my stylist are young. Mm-hmm. And to listen to them talk, my stylist gets all of his information off TikTok. All of it.
Coming up at 33 minutes after the hour, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, this is Shirley Strawberry, and you know what it's like. You're driving around all over town and your schedule is packed all day long. I mean, you're booked and busy. That's when your me time becomes even more important. Well, what if your me time and your driving around time were the same? In the all-new 2025 Nissan Murano, they can be. I mean, the Murano was literally designed to help you relax. We're talking about ambient mood lighting in over 64 different colors and a Bose premium sound system playing all your favorite music. So you can just dial up the music and the lighting to set whatever vibe you want. And just like that, you created your own personal oasis. And you're still getting everything done that your crazy day dictates. It's not often that productivity and relaxation intersect, right? But they certainly do in the all-new Murano, because no amount of rushing around is going to get you down when you're chilling in a Murano. Check it out for yourself. Drive the all-new 2025 Nissan Murano today. Ambient lighting and Bose are optional features. It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather never know where you're going, or would you rather never know what time you're leaving?
I have to go with B.
I need to know where I'm going.
Yeah, I got to know where I'm going.
There's no way I'm going somewhere I don't know where I'm going. That's
exactly. Yeah.
Got to know where I'm going.
So you got to know where you're going.
I ain't got to worry about what time we leaving, because once I figure out I ain't got no business over here, I'm gone.
Right.
I don't give a damn who up there talking.
All right. Pretend you're single. If you were single, would you rather date someone younger or would you rather date someone older? If you're single, someone younger.
I can't get anybody older. Not now.
Younger.
Now? I'm already
younger.
68. The hell is somebody older than me for? Everybody don't take care of themselves, Shirley.
Yeah.
It's just a would you rather.
I mean, if I was single, I could date a woman in the 60s. That wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
Because my wife is 60.
All right now. Beautiful.
And take care of herself. So I'm not, we're not finna trade this. No.
Okay. All right. Would you rather your spouse become
sick, I'm sorry.
What? You just can't get off this
just
one.
Going up.
I'm marrying somebody already sick. I ain't gonna be able to do that.
Would you rather your spouse become best friends with your ex, or would you rather become best friends with her ex?
Oh,
I'm not
she
being
be
best friends
with my friends. I'm not gonna be best friends with her. I can tell you that right now.
So you want her to become best friends with your ex?
I don't want her, but I'll be able to do that better. But
out of the two, yeah.
I'm not gonna be best friend with her ex.
Go ahead. Y'all going to lunch today, huh? Y'all go ahead. Be damn if I go somewhere with Robert's ass, though. I'll tell you that.
Girls' night out. Okay. All right. Would you rather have a high-paying job that you don't like, or would you rather have a low-paying job that you love?
No, that's
all day.
High-paying job that you dislike.
Yeah, we've been doing stuff we ain't want to do. Yes, let's get the money.
That is easy. I love selling paint.
I ain't window washing, though, now. I ain't window washing. That's what I can't
do. They don't have that
say
yet.
It.
You can't do it.
You ain't got to worry about doing it because they don't have that yet. That job ain't nowhere.
Thank you. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after the hour, we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
Yo, this is Jamie Foxx.
This is Kim Whitley.
You already know what it is, man. It's your man Chico Bean, and you are now listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, look, you can't let the urge to sing your favorite songs while you're driving distract you from that truck drifting toward your lane or that lane-splitting biker creeping up beside you. Fortunately, every Hyundai offers advanced safety features that can alert you to potential dangers around you.
That's right, because Hyundai is always working to ensure the road doesn't get you. Hyundai vehicles have won over 120 IIHS top safety awards from 2006 to 2024 as of December 2024.
All right, Steve, here we are, our last break of the day, and time for you to close out the show.
You know what, y'all? Here's my closing remarks. And I just thought of this one, too. I haven't worked it out in my head, but I got it worked out. I got it worked out enough. God is everything. God is everything. God is a very present help in the time of trouble. God is everything. God can come get you, y'all. I don't care what you've done. I don't care how far you've fallen. I don't care how bad you feel. I don't care whatever the circumstance you in. God can make it better. Try God. If you haven't tried God, please try God. If you've tried God and you've forgotten how good God is, remind yourself. Take an inventory. Go over all the things you've gotten over in your life that you didn't think was doable. Think of every time God rescued you when you had nobody else. Think of every prayer God has ever answered of yours when you didn't have no answer. Do you remember the time you were completely confused and somehow, by the grace of God, it got straightened out? I'm just trying to tell you now, God is everything. I'm just saying to you, y'all, listen to me. If you find yourself in a set of circumstances right now and you're having trouble dealing with it, God is everything. Do you know that you can actually go to God right now? He will hear you and provide you with the things you need. Now, understand something now. When you ask God for strength, you know what he may do? He may put you under pressure that causes you to become stronger. And at the end of it, you wind up developing a strength. You know what? You may be asking God to bring a certain person into your life. And you know what God may do? God may make you spend some time by yourself so you can get a better chance to know you. So when the right person come along, you'll already have a sense of who you are. You may already be happy, and you may not require that person make you happy. God got an answer for you, man. But he gonna do it in a way that you ain't figured out. That's the thing I've had to learn about God. Because you know what I do a lot of times? I pray for something, and then I tell God how I want it to happen. In the words of old people, God don't need your help. What you got to do is ask God for what you want and then see how he work it out. Because I can almost assure you it ain't going to be the way you want to. Sometimes when you ask God for something, God sends it and he delivers it to you in a different way. Because don't you know that your life is connected to so many other lives? Do you know sometimes God delays the blessing you're asking for because he's trying to remove some people from your life so they don't benefit from it too? So that they don't take false credit for it? So that they learn a lesson that it ain't about them at all, that it's always about him? Have you ever thought about that? that sometimes God don't give it to you the way you want it because God already know the way you want it ain't going to be in the best interest of you? God is everything, man. He is. And the most important thing I want you to understand is God is available. He's available for all of us. He's on call 24/7. He ain't ever busy. He don't have a waiting room. He don't have an assistant. He everything. You can go directly to him in prayer. You can start having a relationship with him right now. Right now. Now listen to me. There are people who can hear me say this who are these, level 10 Christians who practice Christianity on the scale of 1 to 10 and they claim to be a 10. And they can tell you some loopholes in what I'm telling you. But I'm telling you simply, don't worry about what people say. You got to get a relationship with God. You don't have to be perfect to have a relationship with God. God will have a relationship with you just the way you are. God is for broken people. God is for troubled people. God is for people that's looking for answers. Quit listening to people that act like they always got it together, because they don't. Quit listening to people that try to make it look like they ain't ever got no problems, because they do. Stop going on IG. Got people making you think they got all this money, all this lavish lifestyle, all this, because they don't. I'm telling you, man, they don't. Get you a real relationship with God. Talk to God every day about everything. If you troubled, just take it to God and give it to him. Say, God, this is what's troubling me, and it is worrying me sick. And I'm sick of this. Take exactly what's worrying you to God, give it to him, and ask him for some relief. He will immediately take all your burdens and bear them for you so you can live your life freely, so you can focus on him. It's because what the devil makes you focus on the problem so much that your problem becomes bigger than your relationship with God. Don't allow that to happen. Keep God at the forefront. Keep God in your mind. God is bigger than all my problems. So when I come up with a big problem, I take it to my God, because my God is bigger than any problem I got. And he will strengthen you and give you the peace you need to get through it. Those are my closing remarks today. Hope you got something from it. Hey, y'all, talk to God today. We absolutely love you.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com. You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.